Kansas City Animal Control is not investigating how a pit bull ended up dead on the side of the road, covered in feces. We told you on Monday how a woman spotted the animal on her way to work. Well, today that same woman is furious because whoever left the dog there will never face consequences. Leslie Aguilar is live on Longview Parkway where that dog was found. Leslie.
Ellen, right now the spot where that dog was found dead inside of a cage is cleared, but it was still here earlier today. The woman who initially reported it yesterday saw it this morning. She was very upset. She made a couple phone calls and can't believe there won't be an investigation. Liz Ogle has had a hard time concentrating at work the last 2 days.
Just knowing that they're not going to do anything about it.
She was driving to work Monday morning when she spotted a wire kennel on the side of the road.
And there's a lot of stuff that gets dumped along that road anyways, a lot of trash, but I noticed the fur, and so I stopped to see if hopefully maybe what was in there was alive.
It wasn't alive.
When I came up to the dog, I just cried.
The dog had a layer of ice on its face, indicating it had been outside a long time.
The kennel itself, it was bent like the dog had tried to get out before. It was covered in feces. It had a bucket full of feces next to it, like in its face. It looked skin and bones from what I could see of it.
Ogle called Grandview Animal Control, who then contacted Kansas City since it's their jurisdiction. Ogle was shocked to find the kennel still there this morning because she believes it's
evidence.
Casey Pet Project agrees with Ogle that this should be evidence in an animal cruelty investigation. Kansas City Animal Control says this is just trash and there's no investigation to be done.
There were no tags, no chip in the dog. There was no outward signs of abuse. There were no surveillance cameras, there were no traffic cameras, and there were no witnesses. So there was no reason to open an investigation. We have nowhere to start.
Kansas City Animal Health spokesperson John Bacala says a necropsy could have determined the dog's cause of death. But
necropsies are really out of the ordinary. We don't do them unless there's some really different circumstances surrounding the death.
He says the dog was incinerated yesterday at Casey Pet Project. Casey Pet Project sent us a statement that reads, in part, "We have no record of this dog arriving at our shelter yesterday and no paperwork has been submitted for this case. It is the officer's responsibility to investigate cases of potential cruelty further to find out what happened. But unfortunately, in this case, Animal Control does not believe that further investigation is warranted." Now, Casey Pet Project is set to take over Kansas City Animal Control, but that contract is still under negotiation. Reporting live in Kansas City, Leslie Aguilar, KCTV 5 News.